Hey guys, thank you so much for joining me over here for our tutorial about going over product sync with Stripe. So we're going to go ahead and jump right ahead into getting this set up within Conversionfly just to show you how easy this is with Stripe. Anyway, this funnel that we've got going on over here is our live $69 free trial order within Conversionfly. So this is an order form that we're seeing traffic on right now this minute. So to set everything up over here, we need to make sure that Stripe is our chosen payment processor within our funnel settings. Also, whenever you have this option, whenever you first set up this funnel, you ask the little questionnaire. As long as Stripe was selected within that questionnaire, whenever you go in here to choose and set up your products, you'll see Stripe as an option to set up the Stripe notification post URL too. So, setup is very simple. By simply clicking yes over here, you're presented with a product name and a product price field. Now, as for most, you're going to be using Stripe integrated with any various platform. Let's use ClickFunnels for example. If you're using Stripe in this manner, then you're going to want to use the same product name that you have within, say, ClickFunnels, and also the price formatted in the same way that you would see it inside that platform as well. So, in our situation, this order form is actually hosted on ClickFunnels. Our product name within there is Conversionfly, and our price is $69. And pay attention to how I have this formatted, as it is formatted this way within ClickFunnels for us. Now, if you're using Stripe's dashboard directly to manage your products and you're creating your products within there, you always want to make sure your product description field is what you're typing for the product name within Conversionfly. It's important that these fields match for us to go ahead and register a sale. By simply clicking Update over here, we save that setting, and Conversionfly is going to go ahead and produce this URL for you to enter into your Stripe dashboard for us to set up this webhook. So let's go ahead and begin. By simply clicking our little copy button that's over here, we can go ahead and proceed into Stripe and set everything up. So setting this up in Stripe is incredibly easy. Simply just going to your account settings, go to webhooks, add endpoint, and we can go ahead and paste our URL right here. So one important thing that we always suggest all users to do before you go ahead and start doing live traffic and also making sure that everything works properly within Conversionfly is that we test. So I would strongly recommend you setting this up first within test mode. Make sure Send Me All Events is selected so that we get every single parameter possible for us to track properly with. And we'll go ahead and create endpoint. By clicking create endpoint, we'll see that this test endpoint is set up and you now have the option to send a test webhook. Now, something that we've added for Stripe specifically that's super cool is that whenever we click on test webhook, we'll have the option within Conversionfly to send this test webhook directly to the email on file that's in Conversionfly, and all this happens automatically. So this test webhook has already been sent within Stripe, and what this will do is send basically a dummy transaction on a Stripe test card and send that information to the destination, which would be Conversionfly here. So I'm going to go ahead and go over to my mail client, and you can see over here we just received that email. And inside here, you see, this is all the information we received from Stripe for us to be able to track everything in Conversionfly. You can see that the product description label as test from that test transaction. So this right here confirms that we sent everything appropriately to Conversionfly, and Conversionfly was able to receive everything fine from Stripe. So what that means is we're ready to go live with this funnel and send traffic. Before we go ahead and do that, let's go ahead and hop back into Stripe, and we're going to take off this little test endpoint, and we're going to set everything live. So let's go ahead and delete this endpoint, add this again, put in that same URL, make sure your mode is set to live, send all events again, create endpoint. And it's as easy as that. This is now live, so every transaction that comes through that is not a test transaction from Stripe is going to go ahead and send over to Conversionfly, and we'll be logging that information. For Conversionfly to log a sale, we are looking for a click onto the page that the product is on. So in Conversionfly over here, it's our free trial order form. So as long as we've detected a click on that page from the same unique visitor that the webhook has sent us information about, the sales information about, when they match, Conversionfly matches the sale and registers everything. And you can check that information by clicking on Manage Sales and choosing your funnel from this list. And you'll see even not the the test transaction will not show up within there. However, a live transaction will. If you have any questions about setting any of this up over here, feel free to contact our chat support that's available to you, and we'll gladly be able to assist you throughout this process.